Hello.
Can you
How are you
hear me?
doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you guys doing?
Good, good.
Sorry for coming late. I actually forgot the meeting today. So sad.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, brother, I know Brother Malcolm let you know, so really glad you could make it for at least a few minutes. But this was for you and the fashion designer just to be able
Yeah.
to come on and share, and I guess answer some questions. So everyone has been patiently waiting for you to come on,
Uh-oh.
just to share, just a little bit about your background and, how we can help support you also. So I'll hand the floor over to you.
Okay. So, my name is Witty Minstrel. I'm an artist, a musical artist. And a movie producer too. So I don't know where to start, but I wish I was here at the start so I could know what to say actually. But for me, my art is just music and movies. I just got into movies anyway, but I am more into music, and I have so many musical projects that I've put out there. One especially that is so close to my heart is the Untold African Story. This the project is made of 6 songs. And the birth of that project was from a group like this. Uh, the 6 songs actually is divided like, the first song is talking about Africa before the white man. The second song is talking about Africa when the white man comes. The third song is talking about the transatlantic slave trade. The fourth is talking about slavery itself. The fifth is talking about resistance and freedom from slave trade. And then the last one, which is the most important, is reconnection, like African American brothers tracing their roots back to Africa. So that is what actually the project is all about. It's made of 6 songs. The album is out. All the videos have been shot there on YouTube. And then we did a movie. We did a movie of the film of the project, and the movie is yet to be released, but it has 18 it has won 18 awards now on Film Freeway, on film festivals actually. So we are looking forward to releasing the movie, but we're trying to get a distributor, and we have not yet had one, but we are working towards that. So that is basically the project that we have now that is hanging.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So go ahead, Sister Jackie has a question. Were you done though? I want to make sure you share everything you want to share first.
Okay. Actually, you can ask the question while we're talking. Maybe I can get to talk more.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead, Sister Jackie.
Thank you. Thank you. First of all, I want to say I am a huge fan of this brother. If y'all do not know his music, get out there and get it because he is amazing. You are amazing, sir. Thank you for your music. I love it. I love it. Um,
Thank you so much, John.
my question is, I understand that you visit the US quite often. When are you gonna come to the West Coast? I need to see you in
I
California. Come on down.
all right, I am sure by God's grace I may come there maybe by the end of next month. I think so. And I will let you know if I have to.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it
Okay.
because
Okay.
yeah, yes. If y'all don't know his music, you missing out. You missing out. I love it. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, mom. Thank you so much. Avanti is one of the best and the
Yes,
most
I
consistent
am.
fan, the most consistent, and I don't know. She so much love my music, and she's always there to promote, talk about it all the time. So thank you.
Yes, I am the #1 fan.
I know.
Okay, then I'm number 2.
Number 2, okay.
Queen Mother Ngasi.
Yes. Witty, hi, how are you?
Hey, Mama, how are you doing today?
I had a chance to when we connected, Moncam connected me with him a few years ago. He had not been to the United States, and I was trying to get him through our association. And I wanted to tell I believe it's Jackie, that if you want him to come somewhere, you can you can organize something to invite him. And that's
Yes.
how artists come. They don't just get up, and sometimes they may come for one trip and other people, other group would chip in and get him in a different location. But you, if you really want to see him and you have any group that you're associated with, you can actively work to see if when he's in the US somewhere, you guys can bring him because it's cheaper if he's already in the US. And now that is coming because I was really trying to get him here in Georgia, but and then it didn't work out, but other group got him many times in Georgia. And like Jackie say, his music is really, really very touching. And one of his song, "We're Proud of Who We Are," has become the anthem of Bamileke all over the world, and even children. And it's really an anthem song because if people play it, be not just Bamileke, other group play it just to say we're proud of who we are as people. So, but I had a question. The question is, I'm always curious. The name. I know that's your stage name, but I like to go back to the basic. Is it a short for something? Is it just a stage name because? What is the meaning behind the name? And I would love to know your, if that's not your given name, what is your given name and what made you change and take that particular name? Because when you Witty Minstrel, it doesn't mean anything, in the alphabet, in anything. So I would love to know the meaning. Oh, I see Moncam. Maybe Moncam wanted to say something since it's not since it's gonna be going. I can wait. You're muted.
You're muted.
Thank you, Mamanga-san. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, really, for being here today. I'm sorry, I'm not very kind of like engaged today because I'm at the airport. I'm flying to London, and what am I gonna say? Witty is one of the artists. When you speak about somebody being humble, somebody not actually knowing who he is. He's one of the person, very easy, very simple, and anything I can do on my power to post the music, to try and push him, I'm ready for that. And then again, like Mamanga Sam said, see anybody got anything, they got in the state, they know any association, anything, which is there. He's currently in the state at the moment. So he's there. He's there to serve the community. Just get in touch with him. And then yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Safe travels also.
Thank you.
All
Hey,
right. Go ahead.
yeah, I was just going to say hey to my cousin Malcolm. Just want to say hey to her. Have a safe travel.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You're welcome. Put
All
that
right,
off. Oh, my God.
Witty, you want to go ahead and answer Queen Mother Gosling's question? If you're talking, you're on mute.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So my real names actually are Lukong Yufenyu. Those are
Okay.
the names that my parents gave me, but Witty Minstrel actually it's a name that I actually gave myself the name, and they all have a similar meaning. I don't know if somebody has a dictionary here to just check Witty and Minstrel. Does somebody have a dictionary, or I have to say it? Because I want somebody to read it from the dictionary so you know the real meaning, not me just saying it.
Okay, I
W
can look
I
it up.
I
W
don't have a dictionary, but
I can
W.
look.
Yeah, somebody's gonna help us.
Okay, I can read it. Showing or characterized by quick and inventive verbal humor.
Okay. Can you check minstrel? Minstrel.
A medieval singer or musician, especially one who sung or recited lyric or heroic poetry to a musical accompaniment for the nobility. Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
you
you.
sat down and thought about it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't just speak it.
Very good.
I
Now
didn't just speak it.
I have a different what do you call it? A different view, not a view. Now I understand you better. I have a lot of pictures with him because I've met him many, many times. And it's like a giant baby lion, like Moncam say, humility. You see him is tall, and but when you come to talk to him, it's just like a sweet baby. So now I see you thought very well. I'm very glad I asked you that question. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you. It's
Thank you.
befitting. It's befitting, because only each of us know who we are. No, nothing the world say of us, or the label that you give yourself, what you think of yourself, is
Yeah.
what is the most powerful. So now I get it. Now I understand. Thank you.
Thank you too, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's powerful. That's powerful. Could you, and we have Sister Jackie coming back up, but could you, if you get a chance, put into the chat the link to your music and how we can get it, and so that people can,
Okay.
support you?
Thank you.
Go ahead, Sister
Let me
Jackie.
see.
yeah,
Can anybody do that? Or is it possible for anybody to do it? Or it's only one person that can do it?
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I can do it.
All right. The name is Witty Minstrel. Witty Minstrel. It's I have so many songs. I don't know, and I would recommend the Untold African Story Project to any of you guys to listen. And
Let me say too, if you go on Google,
Thank you, Moncam.
just type in Witty Minstrel, you'll see his
Yes.
picture and his songs.
He posted the
Just
link in
to
the chat for his
Oh,
YouTube
did?
page.
Okay.
just to add it again, modernity did the African project for us, so which was like a full album about how the oppressor came home, how they took people away, all the way. It's like it's history journey. So a lot of us got involved. You're gonna see on the ticket, you're gonna see names like Bob Bills. You're gonna see Sister Avanti name on it. You're gonna see my name and other people name. So he did that project for us. You can probably from the first video I've sent, you're gonna have other video on the same album. So that's really good. That was a big project.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And
Sister
the project has a movie now that is yet to be released. So we're still looking for distributor. So once we get a distributor, we have the movie out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So anybody know anyone, you know, who's
the movie
on
is
that
actually the movie is actually very big. Like it's one of the biggest movies that will come from Cameroon because we invested a lot in it, and the movie has, I think, 18 different traditional languages from Cameroon, from the Grassfield. So it is more interactive and more connected. It connects so much with our African roots because we wanted to make something that people will actually see it like it used to be. Africa had so many different languages. It was not just one person. And if we had to take the story back to those days, we had to portray it. And then where we shot the movie at Ngambetika, at Tikari. The Tikari itself, the Tikari, where we all come from. That is where we shot the movie. That is in the interior of Cameroon. And we used more of the Pygmy area because it is still not developed. So we had to show, to bring it out to the people, to make people see how we used to be before the white man. Make people see how it happened when the white man came and what is happening right now, that everybody is tracing their roots back to Africa. So it's a good story to watch, and everybody's gonna like it.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Just let us know when it comes out and we'll help and try to help find someone to distribute it.
It's there already. We just did the just distributor now. So if we get a distributor now, it's going out anytime. So right now, I'm actually trying to get connects to aggregators for Netflix and all the streaming platforms, or even cinema and all that. I don't know.
Okay.
I know.
Yes. It has like I told you, it has different traditional languages, but now we have the English and French subtitle. So, and we I think we have like 6 subtitles already, like English, French, we have Chinese, we have Spanish. I think we have like 6 languages already, like for the subtitles. So we want to make sure that if anybody is watching the movie, you relate to the movie. Like we didn't want to make it an English film because we were not English. When the white man came, we were using our native language. So
that's so powerful. How hard was it to get this thing made?
it was very, very, very hard. Like, we have to take us back to those days. Like, you're not in the movie. You're not supposed to see development when there is when we are telling you that, okay, this is what used to be. We have to see development when development comes. So we have to take you back in those days. We have to go to where we will not see houses like these modern houses, the sink and all those things. The costume is top notch. Like you see the way people are dressed, and I think the link to the trailer, I'm going to put it maybe later because it is on YouTube now. The link for the trailer.
Okay, yeah, we could probably get that. Brother Malcolm could probably put that in our
Yes.
Facebook group so that people can see it.
Yes.
All right,
So
good.
if you watch the trailer, you will know, you actually know what the movie is talking about. Like,
Okay.
I don't know if it was shared here. What is do you have the link for the trailer? Was it shared in the chat?
No, it wasn't shared yet.
That's right. I said I don't have.
Yeah, he's not in the place where he can get that now. So we're going to get Brother Malcolm to, if he can, or if anyone else knows of the link, to put it in the chat. If we don't get it in the chat, we'll put it in the Facebook group to make sure everyone has access to it, and we'll promote it. But I know Sister Jackie had a question. I want to make sure we get her question.
Oh, thank you, Gordon, Brother Gordon. I just wanted to say, Witty, I really appreciate that you do the mixture of traditional language along with English, because so much of what comes directly from Cameroon is in French, and most US we only speak English. So I want to say thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, when we were talking about the title, Witty Minstrel, I think of you as really I want to say like a protest performer, because you tell the story, you tell our stories, right? Before things happen, centering our people with no apologies. And, so much of our history has been hijacked and twisted.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say thank you, because it is very difficult on this side of the world to hear the direct stories from the people who know it and don't twist it. So I just wanted to say, brother, I hear you loud and clear. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Actually, that is actually the basics. That is the reason that we did this movie, actually, because we like as you know, what we are taught in school is what the white man wants us to know. That is, they write our history for us, and it was never supposed to be like that. We were supposed to write our history, which means there are so many things that they are telling us, and they are not telling us the things that they don't want us to know. So that is why that is the reason why we are actually trying to do this movie, and to make sure that we point all these things out and make things that people have never known about Africa, so that people can know and all that.
Great. Awesome. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you too. Thank you.
I got a quick question if nobody has one. My question to you would be, I went over and looked at a link, and I heard you singing. And in that song I was listening, it sounds to me, and I love the music, it sounds good. I got to go back, and when I get off here, I'm going to listen to some more. It's done intrigued me. But out of that, what I wanted to know is, it sounded like it had some Caribbean sounds to the music. Do you have ties with, are you tying some of your songs with the Caribbean, or is there a connection there? Did he drop off?
Oh, he's still there.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, my question was, is the music that you're playing, and I liked it, I went over and listened while we were doing this, is your music have any connection also with the Caribbean? Because it has, to me, kind of almost like a Jamaican sound to it as well. It sounded really good, and thank you for that.
Thank you very much. Actually, like I told you, I call my music Njang hip hop, because I actually fuse more of traditional music with the contemporary, the new, the urban music that we have now. So, but when I was doing the project, the Untold African Story project, I had to relate to everybody. So I made sure I bring sounds from different parts of the world, like the Caribbean sounds, like you're saying now. We have hip hop, we have the traditional, but you always hear the traditional dominating whenever I produce any music, because I always like to make sure that I put in my touch, my African, and there should be some Africanness in any music that I do. So I always try to make sure. . I think I sent the link to the trailer to Auntie, and she's gonna share it with us here, and anybody can watch the trailer later.
Yes, I'm getting ready to post it now.
All right. Well, thank you for the work that you're doing. It's great. I like what I heard.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You're gonna love more when if you actually listen to the Untold African Story Project from the first song to the last one, you will see how these events are unfolding. You would see like it will be a story. You'll be listening to a story. And if you listen to the album, I'm talking more in pidgin English and English itself because I had a different target audience, which is us, everybody. But normally when I'm doing music back home, like my music, I always like to make it more traditional. But now, with this, the target audience was different, so I had to make sure it was different from that.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I'm interested. I can't wait to hear it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Witty, you were saying that there was a group like this that inspired you to do that project? If you're talking, you went on mute. Witty, are you still there?
Oh, sorry. I discovered that I was muted. Sorry. So, can you ask again? Sorry.
Yes, I was saying I think you said there was a group like this one, or was it this
Yes.
group that inspired you
Yes.
to go ahead?
Yeah. Because we were talking about our ancestors, we're talking about reconnection, about people coming back, tracing their roots back to where they come from, the DNA and all those things. So we decided to do. I said I had a project like I wanted to do like that, and so we started giving ideas, and almost all of the ideas came from a discussion like this one we're holding here. So everybody was chipping in, and that is how I constructed the project from zero to what it is now. Monkam can actually explain to you, even Avanti can actually testify to you the way all there.
Yes, I
So,
remember this time. This was sometime maybe a year ago or two.
yeah, like 2 years ago.
We had a
Yeah.
session like you asked us questions and what words come to mind when we think about, going back to
But
home
it
and
was in this group.
yes, it was in a group like it was with
It was
ReConnected
this group.
Grassfields.
Reconnection
Yeah.
group.
Yeah, it was within this group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was definitely with the ReConnected Grassfields. So
Yes.
we sat down, we had a meeting with Richie and everyone. So we decided Richie already had on his mind a project to have a couple of songs about the connection and everything. So we set a meeting where everyone was able to kind of like bring any idea or anything, any wording and everything. So I'm gonna say thanks to Queen Mother Jessie. She's actually kind of like put everything together, and then we actually submit that to Richie. So he went through all the words and everything he was thinking, and then he made that to the song, which is actually now a movie as well. So it was definitely on the ReConnected Grassfields. And I'm gonna say again, thank you for that, Richie. I mean, if you guys got time, go back on his YouTube, and then you can, if you manage to find all the songs. So I'm gonna ask Richie to send me the name of the song, so it's gonna be easy for everyone to find it. You
Let
can
me
just
just
listen
send
to the whole album. Yeah.
I think I will send it to Auntie Avanti. I will send
Yeah.
her. I'll just
From
select all the links to all the songs, all the 6
Yeah.
songs of the album, and send
I
the
know
links to that.
the first one was Virgin Africa. Was it the
Yes,
Virgin Africa?
Virgin Africa. The second
And
one
then
is
Generous
Generous
Africa, and then
Africa.
and then you
The
have
third is
yeah. So if you guys can
And
go
I
there,
can post it in the group too.
yeah, just make sure that you can listen from the first one to the second one, so you kind of follow the story. And then you're gonna recognize a few names on it as well at the end of the video. There's some name there which you're gonna recognize of people from the group. So again, thank you for that, Brother Richie.
thank you, Toghu. You're welcome.
Any other questions?
Okay,
We need more questions, please.
Wait, Witty, I have a silly one, okay?
Okay. Bring it on. There is no silly question anyway.
Okay, so at the beginning of several of your songs, you say something, and I'm wondering what you are saying. Okay, I'm gonna try to make the sound that you say. So forgive me if I get it wrong. You say alumde.
A number.
Yes. What does that mean?
It's actually an exclamation, like when you like you're sitting with people and somebody plays some good music and you want to, I don't know how to say it. How do I put it in good English? Sorry.
Expression.
But expression is just an expression of joy, like music hits you hard and you like exclaim.
Okay.
So you're saying that, hey, that number is crazy, that number is wow.
Okay.
So
say
I
it again. Wait,
that
say
is
it
why
again
when
so I can say it right.
I didn't hear you.
Say it again so I can say it right. I want to learn.
Alumba.
Alumba.
Number, like a number. Number.
A number.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yes, I've got one question, Brother Richie. I remember in one of our conversations, you said that one of the reasons you wrote Be Proud because obviously a lot of people used to take the piece of how people from Cambe or people from Seoul they speak, and then you put the song out, and then which means that everybody now they kind of like want to be part of that culture, that part, that area. So anything changed after the song?
Okay, you're talking about the Be Proud song, the popular song that everybody knows, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with the song actually Be Proud, the concept was just to empower my people, to make my people feel proud wherever they are, because and there is a thing about us where I come from in Scotland. We have a way of pronouncing words, and it's something that everybody has, the way of pronunciation. Everybody gonna have the same pronunciation. So when we were in school, when people from South, where I come from, when they speak, their pronunciation make other people laugh at them, like oh, maybe like this, why is this guy speaking like this? It's just the same like us here. If an African American speaks here, you know this guy is from America. It's an African American. If somebody from the UK speaks here, the Inuit people, you always hear the Inuit and all those things. That is their accent. That is how they speak. The Jamaican person speaks here, you know that, oh, this guy is from Jamaica, and that is how it's supposed to be. But but with us, it was different because people instead used to turn to laugh when we speak. So the concept was just to empower the people, to make the people feel like, okay, I actually used, if you listen to the original song, you hear me use some of those slangs that make people laugh. And then I make people to feel like, oh yeah, you can laugh for all I care, but this is who I am. and I am proud that I am like that. So it made actually, this song actually changed everything. Like everybody that used to be scared of speaking. That is why anywhere you go, you will see our people talk and beat their chest and say, I am from here. But some people used to be scared, like they don't want people to know where they come from because they are because they are shy, or they feel inferior or something like that. So the concept was just to empower the people, to make them feel proud, to make them know that, to make people want to be like them. So that was the concept, and actually it worked so well, because when I did it, it worked, and everybody loved it in Cameroon, and especially when the audio came out, everybody loved it. So I wanted to make it a bigger song. So I called in some brothers and sisters from the music industry to join me, so we could make it bigger. So you have people from different tribes and the song now. And then if you watch the video, you will see that I represented all of Cameroon. Like you see the Nordies, you see with the attire. If you see the Bamenda people with their own attire, the Grassfield people, you see the Ndop people, the Bamileke people who have the Ndop. You have the Sawa people, the rapper and the shirt and all those things. I actually make sure that I represent all of Cameroon in the video using the costumes. And that is why everybody fell in love with it. So
Can I add something?
yes, you can ask one.
And that particular that's one of the things that struck me, because Witty always send me his music. Even when I don't respond, he always greet me once or twice a week and send me the trailer, send me everything. And I didn't see really appreciate the depth of what you just explained there until what is going on in Cameroon keep persisting. And if any of you have read, done a little reading and some research, Bamileke people have always been ostracized in Cameroon. And now the political climate have created a lot of tension. And Cameroon is Cameroon. By you doing a music presenting Cameroon as your identity, as a overall Cameroon, is something far reaching for generation to come, because this is what we're aspiring for Cameroon, and not to be seeing each other as Bamileke or Bassa or Douala or anything,
Yeah,
just as people.
as
And
a
what
people.
you just say, and just like what we're going through in the current society where we are, division doesn't serve any purpose. So using your art, and a lot of people love your music through that particular song. We're proud of who we are, and I've seen community that are not Bamileke play that music in the theme song for the advertisement and everything. It's a very powerful thing. And thank you for I remember when the grassroots effort and suggestion was made for you to compile everything into something that would reach more people in the Grassfield group. And the Mother Queen who started the GoFundMe and did all that. And I was glad when I saw the first project came out and you're following up. You just needed that little push and you took it and you're running with it. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Witty. So going back to what you just said, that was very powerful, because I feel, yeah, like you say, you were thinking of making Saw people proud. The song ended up making not only Saw people, the whole Cameroonian, the Bamileke people, because also we got the same issue where, when the Bamileke person speak, people will take the piece, they will laugh at the Bamileke
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
So it does make not only the Bamileke outside Cameroon, but brother, sister, Jackie, that make her proud as well. Not only that, even African born. I've saw a lot of African born from different countries listen to the song, and then that made them proud as well of being who they are from the part of Africa or for themselves. So it's really, you didn't know the impact of what he was doing when he brought that song.
I've even had some people. Hello? I've even had some people actually propose that we do another remix, like make it an African thing, like we pick an artist from Nigeria and South Africa and some 2 different African countries to make it bigger, to make it an African song. But that is a
might
very
be
huge.
nice.
That is a very huge project to do because you need a lot of money. So
please go for it. Go for it. We're waiting for that. Go for it. So when you're gonna do that one there, when you have the video, don't forget Sister Jackie. She can be in the video as well.
well, we hope so. Let the thing come as it is. It is fit. If it has to happen, then it will happen. Definitely.
You know what, Liddy? You know what it reminds me of? See, I'm old school. So to me, you are the word 2.0. I remember 1.0, and that was James Brown. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. You are now 2.0. Take it global.
Yeah. It's possible. It's very, very possible. It's very, very possible. I even have a bigger one that I'm planning to do too. So I want to clear off everything from my decks before I bring that one out. It's actually going to be big, and I know it's going to be big because it is making it's going to make it's going to make every black man feel proud. And that one is very, very powerful. I am still just keeping it because I'll take it to the studio when it is ready. I don't want to put it there now. I'm just keeping the ideas, just like I always do. Keeping the ideas. When the time comes, I will put it out there. It's going to be very big. Yeah.
That's awesome. I know, and I think you answered a lot of it, but has everything you've done had the impact that you wanted it to have? Like,
oh yeah. Actually, I am more proud than every other person that actually feels proud when they listen to the song, because it actually that is one of the highest things that I've ever felt, like 100% achievement. Like I achieved it more than I wanted to achieve it. Like it gave me more than what I wanted to achieve. So and I feel proud of it. And it the same way everybody feels about the song when they listen to it, that is how I felt when I was doing it. So it feels it feels so good when you do something from your heart and it relates to people like that.
Now, is this something you always wanted to do? Like, was this? I mean, how did you get into this whole musical thing and wanting to change the world?
Well, just the fact that I've always loved music is different, and just the fact that I decided to promote the African music, which is the Njang music, and that is one of the first songs that made every other from this song. So many artists have been made from Cameroon right now. We have the Shaylo Dumyov, we have Gaspar V, we have so many of Chris M. I don't know if you guys know Chris M. It is thanks to music like this that made
Oh,
them
Chris M?
Yes, it stands to be proud that all of them felt like, okay, yeah, this is what we should do. We have to go back to our roots. We have to make our music known to the world. So it was never like that. We used to do rap music. We used to do
Yes.
R&B music, which is
Copying from other people.
yeah, we were actually copying people's music. But now I made them know that, okay, we can actually make our own music loved. And we can actually make other people want to copy our own music. So it is another achievement that I made. So and I'm proud of it too, because so many people have come from used that used the kind of brains that I had doing this to achieve.
Okay, this is an awesome conversation, and everyone is definitely excited about this. Does anyone else have any questions or comments?
Yes, I mean, what Brother Richie just said is completely right, because in Cameroon music, what you're gonna find, the musician used to do traditional music was all this one. So that they kind of like it disappeared for one time, and then the new generation, they was kind of like scared to tap into that. But when Witty came, there wasn't a lot of people was actually on the new generation doing like traditional music. And then from there, you had like Shalom Tunes, you had this end, you have a lot of other music who came after that. And then today, you're going to see even younger musicians who are actually tapping into the traditional music. Because I remember a couple of years ago, I was able to listen to one of the Witty first music. It was a rap music, a totally rap music. You remember that, that song? It was a totally rap music. That was like a long time ago. So
That's how we used to do back
10
in the
years.
day.
Yeah, it's long time ago. So when he decided that, okay, I'm going to transit to traditional music, and then you got a lot of people who are actually following that. You get all the traditional musicians you're going to see coming to the youngest one. They got inspired by Witty, and then that's a good thing. That's awesome. Thank you for that, Brother Richard.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you envision to have collaboration with Afro descendant, like people from countries like Jamaica, the Caribbeans, or maybe African Americans who also are interested in going back to the roots in a sense?
Normally, collaboration is what makes you big in music. So I will kill for that. I don't just want, but I will kill for that. So if I have the opportunity, I'm going for it, and I know very well how much I'm going to put in to make it big. So I really need collaboration.
Yeah, I mean, if you remember a couple of years ago, Brother Richie, we spoke with a good friend of mine in Jamaica.
Yeah. The guy that was the radio guy that was shot.
Exactly. So we was working on two collaboration with you. There was one with a reggae artist called Bogle. I'm sure that Christian know the musician is quite popular. And then the other one was a lady called Pamputi. So he was actually getting to convince them people to have a collabo. But unfortunately, what happened? He got shot, so he's no longer with us. And then that project kind of like a stop over there. He was the one dealing with the two artists. So we're gonna have a look again and see if, because I think that it would be really something good if any of us know any Caribbean artists, and then maybe you can do something with them. That would be something really awesome. So, yeah, I'll look into that again.
That would be so nice.
Hello, Witty. I'm Kristen Boris' wife. I'm from Jamaica.
Okay.
Well, I can't say for sure right now if there's a particular person I can recommend, or maybe, but I'm sure I can maybe get some links for sure. Through
Okay.
the association I work with here in France, a Jamaican association. Sometimes we have artists come up to sing, perform at concerts and so on. So perhaps through that we could make some connections. Of course, it would be good to find artists that are already in line with what you are about, in terms of culture and getting back to the roots. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would definitely look out for that. And also, I am a singer. I'm not necessarily famous, but if
Okay.
it ever happens that I can collaborate with you, I'd be very happy to put my voice on, yeah, somehow.
That would be so nice. Looking forward to that too.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Sister Kristen. Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, dear. I was asking about you.
Oh, hi, Agasam.
I was asking about you. I'm glad you came on.
Oh, thank you. I'm here. Yes. Good to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, I know there's a couple of artists who are actually Bamaleke, um, like Wiz Khalifa.
Okay.
And he lives in here. He's from Pittsburgh like me, and so maybe that might be a collaboration. Maybe not a collaboration, but at least a connection that you can have here that can get you to other people.
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be wonderful.
There's a couple other artists that are, Erica Badu is Bamaleke. There's another R&B singer that's Bamaleke too. I'm forgetting his name right now. It'll come to me.
Okay.
But yeah, we can try to make those connections. So, Brother Conchu, you have anything to share? You have anything to share, Brother Conchu? I just see you walking around. That's why I said your name.
Sorry, sorry. I'm doing business at the same time, as I am
I got it.
receiving guests.
It's okay.
So someone were coming, and that's why. No, not for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. Anyone have anything else to share or ask?
A question.
Go ahead.
How you doing? Yeah, I come from a music family. My father was a musician, retired now. My brother, they play a lot of different instruments. I don't know a lot about Cameroonian music, so I was wanting to know if you could tell me a little bit about the evolution of the different styles. I know here in the US, Black American music has really evolved with the time period. At one time, it was all spiritual. If you go back 100 years and beyond, we had a lot of spiritual music. And then, of course, blues and jazz and R&B and, hip hop and rock and roll. And I wanted to know, like, can you tell me how the Cameroonian music has evolved in terms of the themes that you all sing about and the different genres within Cameroonian music?
Yeah. Actually, Cameroon music is I may not be 100% accurate with because before I was born there was music, so I don't want you to cut me somewhere that hey, you said this. Sorry, I will tell you what I actually know. So Makusa is that is back in the days used to be the biggest music, the biggest exported music from Africa, like from all of Africa, was Makusa. So Makusa Afrobeat came, and then Makossa had to die down. So Afrobeat took over, Afrobeat from Nigeria. So that is how African music is changing. It actually, it is not just Cameroon music that that is evolving. It's African music, because back in the days, the kind of music that we used to listen to was American music, like the hip hop, rap music, and that is what we used to do back then. But our elder people were doing Makossa, and that at the time Makossa was dying, that's when we were trying to bring in the hip hop music. But the problem that we had now is that we were trying to do music that it is not ours, and hoping to blow up with it. And you can never do rap music like the Lil Waynes and all the African American people. So what we tried to do was, okay, we changed. We used to sing in English, and then we instead changed from singing to English to pidgin English, that is trying to relate to the people directly. Still with the hip hop music, but now relating with the people with our language, with the way we talk. So it changed the urban music in Cameroon, and that is what took over after Makossa. So after Makossa, it is the urban music, which is the rap music that we started doing it in our dialect and in pidgin English. So music has been evolving. Like now, the traditional music that we are doing now, that I do, like Chris M. does, and every other person. You see, that is or another thing added to the music in Cameroon. So music is changing, it's evolving every day, and I think this Shashabasiko. I don't know if you guys know Phil Bill. Yeah, you see that he is actually taking
Yes.
that Makossa music and fusing it with Asiko, which is one of the biggest musics that was exported from Cameroon too. So it's a whole lot of creativity and ongoing evolution. So everybody is working, and new things are coming, and good music is coming out too. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow we're gonna take over with our own music. So we never know. We just keep pushing it until it gets to where it's supposed to be.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Richie. So we got Sister Kibonen.
Yeah, but hold on a minute. Hold on, because Queen Mother Ngasi had her hand up for a while. So we'll have her in 1 second. Go ahead, Queen Mother.
Thank you. Thank you. Witty music is very unique and very inspirational to respond to, I think it was Jackie's question, the evolvement of Cameroonian music. He's so right, because many people don't look at it. You don't sit back, and a lot of people just listen to music and they don't think about the repercussion. Makossa was the Cameroon is associated with Makossa, just like Cameroon is associated with football in the world. When you say Cameroon, it's synonymous of Makossa. And the sad thing, you would go to any part of Cameroon, the far north, the far anything, and the only music, because the bars in Cameroon, that's we like a lot of things. We are blessed with a lot of things, but bars and drinking, you would go in any part of Cameroon. The only music you would hear is Makossa for the longest time. I don't know. I've been out of Cameroon for almost half a century. So, but the thing is, with that, all the other ethnic group in Cameroon were not even encouraged to do anything. But what Witty is doing, the video, Even now that I know the meaning of his name and everything, things make sense to me because he will send me all this video, the trailer, and I'm looking. You see, even the outfit. There's nothing really modern. It's a style of its own that is standing out. And now it's like a revolutionary music. To me, that's what it's telling me. He is revolutionizing the music of Cameroon. The Chris M that he's mentioning, she was at the convention. She came also to the United States. She was at the convention in California, the Bamileke convention, and it was such a big deal because there were the advertisement and the type of music that she's singing is down to earth. It's not anything fancy. It's like everyday, the little thing of the street. And I'm very happy that Witty said this is a sprung off what he's doing, because what Witty did, he gave permission to people to be themselves and accept who they are and what they are, rather than be trying to be a best copy of somebody else. When you
Yeah.
have all that artistry within you. And one thing that I wanted to mention about the evolvement of Cameroonian music outside the Makossa, the Asiko has also been uh, is as old as time, just like Makossa, but it was not really well known because the Douala people are the people who were handpicked by the colonizer to go to France, to have the education, to have the political post, to be the first citizen of Cameroon. And the Douala people, because the ship landed in Douala, everything was dealt with the Douala people, all the agreement was done. So the Douala people were the first citizen. When you talk Cameroon, it's the Douala people. That's why the Bamileke and the Bassa went into a revolution, and they helped Cameroon get the independence. With that
Mm-hmm.
being said, one type of music as a Bamileke person that has taken over. We didn't mention about the Afrobeat that is coming to Cameroon, the Caribbean music, but we have our own Afrobeat. After the Makossa, even within that era, the Bamileke had the folk music. In the past, yeah,
Tamale music. That's her name.
the
Tamale.
also the Mangambe.
Yes,
The
Magabo.
Mangambe is what is have taken over Africa as Ben Sikin. They call
Yes.
it Ben Sikin, which is a form of Afrobeat. It's not just within Cameroon. Within Cameroon now, the Ben Sikin is actually the name of the Ben Sikin. Somebody say that because we have it in different languages. In my language, it's Mangambe. And this is something, when you listen to it, you can do anything. I remember as a child, my mother was a child bride, so I understand a lot of things today. She was married off at 13 years old, and I remember watching her growing up, and she would stop whatever she's doing when that music would come on the radio. She would almost embrace the radio, and she would sing there and be singing and she's like in the trance. I never understood. And as I'm growing and being old, and I migrated and I left everything behind, I literally feel every emotion. When I hear this music, I'm smiling and crying, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is something. And then I see how it had evolved. The Mangambo evolved into the Bensikin in the
Yes.
90s. When I was hearing people, I go to event, they're like Bensikin. I'm like, what is this? I know this music, but it's a twist. They took the folk music, they put a twist almost like they did with the Afrobeat, and it gave something very, very different. But to somebody like me, who have lived at least half a century, to me, that Mangambo was the love of my mother. I still go that. I think maybe that's why I appreciate Witty's music and his artistry, because it tapped to the original thing. There's something that is very we can touch it. And Witty touch that when you see his video. Witty, maybe I never say it enough. Sometimes I just put a thumbs up, but I go back and listen and watch everything that you send me. And I'm like, geez, this must have taken a lot of effort and money and time to put in all the thing, knowing that Cameroon doesn't encourage anything about art. And it's really, I lift my hat to you for what you're doing with your music. That's all I wanted to add. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, so we're going to try to get Kibonen in. It seems like she's at an event, but maybe we can get her on for a few minutes. I think Montcalm dropped off, probably got on the plane to properly introduce her. Kibonen? Are you available now? I'm not mad if you're making money.
Do
If
you
you
understand? Hi, guys. I'm out here at the Coterie Trade Show in New York City. It's the biggest trade show for fashion. So I'm really privileged to be here showcasing the culture, as you can see, and making sure that everybody gets a piece of the Togo. You can see that.
Mm.
And you can see that. And you can see that. So that's what I'm doing. So we are selling to buyers, trying to see how we can get into retail outlets with just contemporary versions of our traditional regalia. I'm so happy to be here. It's literally one of the things I've been wanting to do for so long, but I've never really had the opportunity to. So when the brother sent me the message saying they wanted to have me, I felt very honored. And I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. And I know you're busy, so we're only going to take up a couple minutes of your time. And I'm glad and thank you again for coming. And as I was looking, so you're one of the artists that's really, really like Witty, trying to bring Cameroon to the world, Africa to the world. So tell us a little bit
Yes.
about your journey.
So I started in 2010 when I tried to revolutionize the traditional garments of the Bamileke and Bamenda people, as you know, the Tikar people. And the reason I did that was because I felt like at that point we had a lot of identity crisis where especially Cameroonian people, when we had traditional functions, we had a lot of people go to Nigeria to buy the gele and the ashoke to wear for traditional weddings. And when I moved to America, I realized that there was a gap in authentic African fashion done in a very nice and palatable way. So the first thing that came to my mind was I want to identify myself as Cameroonian or as African, but I cannot wear our pieces the way they are made traditionally. So I started coming up with modern interpretations of the Togo dress. So I made one which I wore to the office. At the time I was working at Saks on Fifth Avenue. I wore it to work and everybody loved it. I literally had a lady walk up to me and order it off of my body. Then something sparked in my head and I was like, if this woman can want to buy this outfit for $350 and she asked me if I bought it at Saks on Fifth Avenue. I mean, you all know what happens at Saks on Fifth Avenue. There is no way in heaven that dress could have been sold at Saks. But it made me understand that it's possible. So I decided to be more adventurous and more curious on that. Then I realized that it was an entire industry which I did not understand. So I chose to go back to school to get a degree in fashion. So I got a degree in fashion in 2015. And then I decided to go full blown with my brand. I've set up manufacturing in Cameroon, where I produce a lot of my pieces from. But then I also produce out of Dominican Republic, where I do most of the ready-to-wear pieces, because I'm looking at the possibility where God knows we need to be able to sell our pieces across the board in different department stores in a very seamless manner, you know. And you know that for now, production in Cameroon is good, but it's not there. So while we are trying to get there with our quality in production, we are getting help from our neighbors in the Dominican Republic. So basically, that's how I started. I've been able to wear, of course, you all know, my products have been worn by people like Gail King, Lupita Nyong'o, Justin Sky, Drake. I've been able to get into those spaces. But for me, getting into those spaces is not just because I want to, it is because I think if people see us in those places, they get a bigger understanding of what we are trying to do. And we are able to access these people and give them a taste of who we are and what we have. And we have a bigger visibility in the things we do. Because the end of everything we do is to be able to make money, to be able to create jobs for the people back home. So getting bigger visibility enables us get more reasons to make more and hire more people. So that's my long and short. Fast forward, I'm back in America now after being in Cameroon for some time. I'm back in America now, and I'm trying to really focus on redeveloping the brand so that I can have access to buyers, financing, so that we can find ourselves in multiple department stores across the United States and Europe. So that's literally where I am at the moment. I've summarized my journey.
Okay, okay. And so how can we support you on this platform? Like, you know, most of us are African Americans. We have gone through the DNA testing, African ancestry DNA. So we learned that we're Tikar, Bamaleke, Iwando, Mansa Mafa. And so, you know, we're just supporting as much as we can. And again, we have Witty Minstrel on here
So,
that we just got done talking to. So we just want to know how we can support.
when I started my brand, the people whom I thought what I would do would resonate the most with were African Americans, because I know that African Americans love culture. They love to appear in the culture, and they also love to wear it in a way that they can relate to. So I think in 2014 or so, I had gone to Cameroon when like 150 Cameroonians with African Americans were traced to Cameroon through African ancestry with Gina Page.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to organize pop-up events with them where I would just make products. It was so funny. I would make products, rent a room in the Hiltons, set it up as a store. And while they were living at the Hilton and discovering other parts and doing other things, they would always come back and have a shopping experience there. So I had a whole lot of my client base were African Americans. And even till date, when I have new creations, I still would send it to them. But I think what I would really love from the group would be like really physical meetings. Like if you can host, I know everybody's from different places, but if we can host a shopping experience, we can host a runway experience, because for me, it's not just having money, but building a community. It's not just people buying. Of course, my website is there. You can always go there. It's kibonen.com. But for me, it's more intimate when we meet, when we exchange, when we talk. It builds deeper bonds, it builds bridges, and it builds different kinds of connections. So that is really what I would want. I was really thinking at some point I was going to come to the reunion in Dallas, but I think I was out of the country at that time. But things like that, I would love to be a part of, because I don't only want to relate with the grown-ups. I'm very passionate about kids and how they are raised and how they get to assimilate the culture. And the products that I make, it's right up their alley because it comes in so many different fabric textures. It comes in denim, it comes in spandex, it comes in different ways that they can wear. They can wear it every day. For instance, something like this. It's like this. It has the blend of the Bamileke and Bamenda Togo, but it's just on a small spandex top with an open back, which your daughter can wear with a pair of jeans to go out, and she will not feel like she's out of place with her peers. But this is her culture. This is her story. This is her heritage. So I really love having interactive sessions with kids because it's important in building their confidence and having them assert themselves wherever they find themselves. So I'm just looking forward to having more personable and interactive sessions with the team, with the group, in any way that is possible. Those are the ways that I think, we can work together.
Okay, good. We got a quick question. Narianne? Narianne, did you have a question? You're on mute if you're talking.
I do. I have two questions briefly. Kibonen, exactly how does that translate? And my second question is, what is the source of your fabric? Where do you source your fabric?
So my production has to, thank you so much. So I produce in two places. I produce in Cameroon, where you have these ones. I buy them right in the market in Cameroon, and I make them there in Cameroon. I'm not sure exactly where they source these fabrics, but these I bought from the market in Cameroon. These ones, I designed the textile, but these ones are produced in the Dominican Republic. But this fabric, for instance, is bamboo jersey. So from the Dominican Republic side, it's a very ethically run manufacturing plant, which really cares about the environment. We use biodegradable fabrics, and this is made when ordered. So we do not destroy the planet by using these. They have different types of fabrics, but all of their fabrics are ethically sourced and ethically produced. In Cameroon, you would have to know that fabrics are not manufactured in Cameroon in that way. Besides the fabrics that are used to weave the traditional, like what the brother has on, like the hat, those are woven. That is cotton gotten from the north, which is hand woven. We do not, even these ones, though they are designed by Cameroonians, they are not made in Cameroon at all. You barely have fabrics that are made in Cameroon. Even Sikam, which is the Cameroon's national fabric manufacturing company, they still buy the base from India. And then they get some from the north. So as far as textiles is concerned, the unfortunate thing is that almost all of our textile is imported, literally. And it's very sad. I mean, it's very sad. Even the one you have, the traditional Togo material with the embroidery, the velvet is imported. The velvet is still imported. So it's an industry which is very dependent on foreign exports. But what we try to take hold of is to make sure that we still have our traditional designs printed on the fabric. I don't know if I answered your question.
Yes, ma'am, you did. Thank you. It's been said throughout the fashion industry that soon the Chinese will be dressing us. So that's
they
why
are still the ones dressing us.
Yeah, that's
because they are definitely the ones who printed this.
But the cotton is grown there, right? A lot of the cotton comes from Africa.
So a lot of the cotton comes from Africa. We export it as raw cotton.
Right.
And then they process it there, and then they make the things, and then they send it back to us.
Right, for 3 times the money. Right. I got it. Yep. Thank you very much. I appreciate
and our leaders act like they don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out, because that's one of the reasons why we don't have. That's crazy. But Queen Mother Ngasa?
Yes. Kibonen.
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Perfectly right.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing very well. Thank
I was
you.
disappointed because I came and I'm waiting and I'm like, is she gonna come? But
I'm
luckily
so
I'm cooking.
sorry.
I'm cooking and I'm like, I miss the group. And I say I'm just gonna stay connected. And I'm glad you came.
Thank
Because
you.
I'm gonna
Thank you
reach
so
out
much.
to you with my daughter. That's another topic altogether. But my question, just going off the last question that our sister asked you, where is the sourcing of the fabric? Do you think, because it's something, one of my project is to do a sanitary pad for and base it in Cameroon. It's a long story. And I was just talking about the farm, the cotton farm, having a cotton farm and doing all that. I don't know, lately, the last 2 weeks, there have been video of sanitary pad with stuff in it. I don't know if you've seen that. The one in English, one in French. So of
Yes.
that, but based on the question that you were just asked, do you think we can make our fabric? We can make our fabric in Cameroon. We can create something because my daughter buys things. I don't know the name
Ça
of
va
the
très bien.
company.
Merci. Ça va très bien. Bonjour, maman. Ça va très bien. Ça va très bien, merci. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, merci énormément. Merci énormément. Merci. So I'm having a visit from the Malian. You're from Mali? Yes. These are our Malian sisters.
Bonjour,
They are saying
bonjour, bonjour.
we are all African Americans who've been fixed.
Bonjour. We
Yes.
wish we were there.
Nice. So they are saying hello. They are from Mali.
Merci, merci, bonjour, bonjour. Je suis du Cameroun. Je parle français. Bonjour. Ça va, ça va. C'est un
Please
plaisir.
just look at whatever you want. Yeah, I'm listening to you, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
So, my question, my daughter she ordered from a designer. I think the lady's from Kenya,
Yes.
and she has material that are like they made it themselves. It's not imported.
Right, right.
And I'm thinking, we're gonna talk on the side.
Yes.
What do you think of the idea with what you're doing? You're already involved in everything. It would take your craft into the next level if you could
Thank you
produce.
so much. Bye.
But if you could actually
Yes.
produce your fabric yourself, I know it would bring up the price, but for what it's worth, people would buy it because my daughter bought a few outfits, and when I touch it, I wanted to put it on my chick. It was very pricey. The dresses are pricey, but the lady who does it, I believe she's from Kenya. Maybe she was on Shark Tank or something, but she is producing because the history. Every piece come with a little legend, and they're
Mm-hmm.
telling you this is produced by us by Kenyan, and everything the everything is locally made. The price is a little higher, but I think I like the fact that in the Dominican Republic you're getting that part there. But because it may be very expensive in Cameroon, maybe the other type of fabric you can see if you can negotiate to have it, because I'm thinking it would be good if you produce your own fabric, because just like
Oh,
our sister
yeah.
just mentioned it, the Asian, I don't have any ill will about any other race, but I have to
Yeah.
be honest, we are capable of what anybody is capable of. We can do it all from head to toe. So
You're very
it's
correct.
it's something that we need to. Our brother just asked you, how can we support you? We need to be
Right,
looking at the grand picture. It's not just
right,
we're gonna collect some money and give it to you. No, how do we change the base of how we do
right.
things for to be sustainable and really
Very correct.
to what Witty is talking about, to be proud of who we
We
are
are.
as people and of what we can do. That was my
Right,
question and suggestion.
right. So thank you so much, Doctor. I really do appreciate this contribution. And I was actually having this conversation today with my colleagues. Let me just show you something really quickly. My neighbor is from Kenya. You just talked about fabric being produced in Kenya. This is her collection, all handmade in Kenya. These fabrics are all made in Kenya. You're seeing them, hand woven. These are all made in Kenya. The reason I'm showing you this is because I was having a conversation with her and we were talking about scaling. The biggest problem we have with fashion from Africa is scaling, is being able to produce things in a particular kind of quantity, which is what the Chinese people have 100 times ahead of us.
Yes.
Our production of our fabric at this time is still very rudimentary. It's still very like hand spun, hand woven.
Yes.
We are trying to develop machines to do it, but at this point, it's still very hand spun. And even at the fact that it is hand spun, it is an industry which is gradually dying. A lot of people are not patient to sit behind the looms and they are weaving.
Yes.
But
Yes.
that is our superpower because the fabrics that we hand loom or hand weave are very solid. They last a long time. The quality is great and excellent. Now, what we need, and it's not just in Cameroon, it's in Africa as a whole. We need an infrastructure, we need systems, we need an industry. What we mostly have in Africa is individuals growing their little companies like what I have, right? We are not working in a chain. We are not using services from other people. In my factory, I do everything myself, my factory in Cameroon. I have had factories in Cameroon since 2015, actually since 2010. I've been trying to set up manufacturing in Cameroon. Till 2023, when I decided I was not going to do it anymore because I felt like my health was at risk, my life was at risk, my life was not balanced because I spent all of my time in Cameroon with my employees. They need a lot of supervision, where if you're not there, the products that come, you're going to cry. That's one thing. Two, I realized that I was spending a lot. To be honest, and I'm not just saying this, I could have spent at least $1 billion, $1 million just setting up factories and manufacturing in Cameroon. Until today, I'm not able to say I have a factory running in Cameroon. The skill set is not there. And I'm not gonna lie, the skill set is not there. The mentality is not there. The idea of coming together, especially for creatives, fashion designers, tailors, is not there. Because everybody has the mindset of I can do it myself. I can have my one sewing machine in my basement and I don't need to work with you. I don't need this, I don't need that.
Unfortunately.
Exactly. So bringing people together, trying to get them to understand that this is an industry we need to build. We need to build an ecosystem has been one of my most frustrating moments in Cameroon. In as much as I have done so much in building and growing and publicizing the fashion industry in Cameroon, having a manufacturing plant in Cameroon has just never been plausible for me. It's something I regret a lot, but it's something I had to do for my mental health. Because you cannot keep spending money, closing places, regaining your strength, going back, doing the same thing, maybe changing. I was like, okay, maybe it's because I'm taking tailors who are already established. Let me take young people and train them to be machinists. You train them, they work for a little bit, they leave. So it's been very, very traumatizing for me, but I'm not giving up. Me going to the Dominican Republic was just because I needed to start making consistent money from fashion and not just spending in Cameroon, because Cameroon for me was just like, I'm spending, I'm training people. I brought people from Bangladesh, brought people from Sri Lanka to train my staff. They come, they train them. When they know a little bit better than what they knew before, they are gone. So
Oh,
it's a mentality that really can drain you and frustrate you as an entrepreneur. But I'm not giving up, because I know that at the end of the day, we need to build an industry. And
okay.
some of us have been given a lot. So a lot is expected from us. But it's also something that needs a lot of finances, because the machinery in fashion is a lot, it's heavy. So that's another aspect. But the people I'm working with in Dominican Republic, the good thing is I'm learning a lot, because their systems are very streamlined, AI enabled. They have a huge framework which is so sophisticated but easy to use, because you're not using too many people. Not like too many people. You have people working there, but because their systems are so streamlined, it makes it easy for people to follow the steps than when it's like a learning process, which, God willing, with the right capital, the right investments, we can open up a similar structure in Cameroon. So that's really the reason why I'm in Dominican Republic. I don't like to be there, but for my sanity for now, I had to work out of there.
I understand perfectly. Thank you so much. Thank you for your frankness in responding. I
Thank
understand
you.
very well.
Thank you.
But definitely, I'm gonna your name, because I took a screenshot of it.
Okay.
Kibonen.com.
Kibonen. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Can we reach out to you via that, or?
Definitely. Definitely. Anytime. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll reach out to you.
Thank
All
you.
right. So we do connect and reconnect. Boris's wife, I don't remember your name. You had to come off of mute.
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Boris.
So I'm Kristen. Actually, I'm the wife of Boris.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm from Jamaica, by the way. It's so cool to know that you're doing collaboration also with the Caribbean. So it's not really
I
a bad thing,
know. Now the Caribbean is global Africa.
Yes, exactly. So why not tap into that other, part of who we are?
Exactly.
Be proud of who we are.
Exactly.
Witty Minstrel. So yes, I'm excited when I saw the flyer that you're gonna be on, and I saw all the amazing things that you're doing in fashion. I said to myself, I have to join and watch, and get to meet you and interact. It's very funny that recently I've been a part of the fashion industry here in Basel, in Switzerland. I'm doing modeling for this. It's a movement called Black Essence, and they're showcasing, yes, and they're showcasing talents, designers from with African descent. So mostly from Africa. We have the organizer. She's original from Kenya.
Oh, okay.
But we've had in the past Cameroonian designers, and the last show, which was yesterday, actually, there was a designer from Kenya, one from Nigeria. He's Nigerian Jamaican, which is quite interesting, and so on. So I was thinking, since you asked how we can help, I mean, I could maybe put you in contact with the organizer, if maybe the next show, if you'd like to come and showcase your clothes. And also, you could also start thinking about what can you design for a Swiss market, because maybe the Swiss market is a bit different in terms of what they're looking for in terms of style. But you can always, of course, incorporate fashion, the culture in such a way that it would be appreciated by them as well. So it's something to think about. So I'd be very happy to maybe have a chat with you And also there's another show I attended. I don't know the organizers per se, but I know I can get in contact with them. It's called the Afro Jam Festival. It's
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's in Zurich, and every year it's a big, big deal. And they have fashion designers from all over who come and display their talent. So maybe this could be your way to
Wonderful.
pierce the European
No,
market.
definitely. I've never done anything in Europe, not France, not I was supposed to be in France sometime this year, but I could not make it. So I've been looking forward to, but I've been like, it has to be right. It has to be
Yeah,
the right people, the right
right. Yeah.
connection to take me in there. So I think I'm really going to be looking forward to that. I'll be looking forward to
Okay.
connecting with you after this.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And what is your name, by the way?
Thank you
Because
so
I
much.
know the name of the fashion is
Kibonen.
Kibonen, but
Still
is that
Kibonen.
also your name?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's still Kibonen, yeah. You know the meaning of Kibonen? I'm from
No, I don't.
Noni. My village is Noni, and Kibonen means peace.
Ooh.
So I've just always felt like I should use that name everywhere, every day, especially navigating the seasons we are navigating now. I think my name just comes very handy.
I love it. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Nerianne, did you still have a question? Nerianne? Well, we'll see if she comes back. So
I'm here.
okay, did you have a question?
I did. I didn't hear her when she asked when she said what Kibonen means.
Means peace.
It
Peace.
means in what language?
Noni.
Noni.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Noni is actually in Bui Division, which is near Banso and Oku, and yeah, that area.
Oh, so you're from the English-speaking part of Cameroon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
That's good. That's good. I will reach out to you for specific pieces, but my husband likes the original fabric. He likes the cotton. I went to the gathering in Dallas.
Yes.
And I did pick up a dress for that occasion, and it's so soft.
Right.
It's cotton and
Yeah.
it's indigo dot, and it's I believe it's somebody help me. It's Ndop.
Ndop.
Ndop, yeah.
Ndop, yes.
But it is just the fabric is marvelous.
It's beautiful.
And it's like nothing I've ever had. And my husband likes it. So I thought, for his birthday or some occasion, get him a piece. But I want it to be very similar, if not exact, to mine.
Okay.
So
I'm thinking that do you have the name of the person, where you get it? Because what you're describing is not very usual for that piece, for that type of fabric.
Well, it's definitely cotton because I'm south of you. I'm here in the deep south, and the cotton the cotton grows where I am down here. I don't know how many cotton fields there are up close to Atlanta, but we have thousands of acres down here of nothing but cotton fields. And I don't know the quality difference though.
I think that's something that when you two connect, you could probably show her and then, get a good idea of what it is and how she can help.
Yes. Please.
She put her number into the chat. So
Oh, because I just texted her, but I didn't. Okay.
yeah. So cool. Anyone else have
Okay.
anything? So while everybody's thinking, I really, really, really appreciate you coming on, sharing everything. You know, it's, and like you said, building the family, right? Because, you know, you can watch the stuff on the YouTube or whatever, but until it's that connection, and now knowing Kibonen means peace, right? I mean, that piece there is just, you know, big. So, you know, we really appreciate you coming on and sharing and taking a few minutes and probably losing $1 or $2 because you were on here.
That's, I mean, this, I needed this. There are times I just need to reconnect also for my own self, you know, for my own, for my soul. Because
You
what I
see,
do is very traditional, it is very cultural, that I need my people. When you're in New York, it's really the concrete jungle that you need
Right.
to reconnect. You need to reconnect, yes.
So do
and
you,
Boris' wife seems like the right connection because
For Europe,
she's gonna hook you up.
definitely, definitely.
She's a sweetheart. She's a
I'm looking
sweetheart.
forward. I'm really
Yes,
looking forward.
so
yes.
do you do men's clothing also?
I do. I just showed you some. These are like Bermudas.
Okay.
And I mean, this is for the beach, right? Resorts. When you're going
Mhm.
to, you're going to Jamaica.
I just saw that on your website.
Exactly. So this one. And then this is a nice one when you just want to stay cool. This is a nice, it has buttons here. So it's a nice, oh, but this is a nice golf jacket. Let me show this to you quickly.
Oh, real nice. I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a nice golf jacket. So this particular pattern is for the Com people of Cameroon. So this is the Com Togo, which I reimagined and put on this. But you always still have the Togo details here.
That is
In the
nice.
Yeah, in the Com land, these patterns which you have in blue is done in white, but then it's white fabric that is sewn on top of the fabric in these designs.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we're going to wear culture everywhere.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, in San Francisco. When? When will you be in San Francisco?
This week, from Wednesday until Sunday. So four days thereabouts.
Yeah,
Oh,
unfortunately, it's too far for me. I wanted to meet
Oh,
you.
okay.
One day you're
God.
gonna come to Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Atlanta next
And I'm
time.
gonna make you some nice food.
Oh,
Nice.
looking forward.
Yes. I was talking earlier before the meeting while we were waiting that I'm an off chart chef.
Ooh.
Off chart.
Oh,
So not even a 5 star, but off chart.
wow.
And I'm not
Off chart.
bragging. And I'm not bragging. So I'm inviting
You're being very
anybody.
humble.
Yeah, if you come to Atlanta, just let me know. I travel quite a bit, but if you're coming and you know ahead of time, let me know, and I'm gonna invite you for a few tastes of Cameroon in Atlanta.
Right.
Lovely.
Thank you so
Good.
much.
Thank you. Mhm.
All right. Well, if no one else has anything, we're going to let Kibonen go and Witty, and we'll meet all next week again. But I really appreciate, again, Kibonen and Witty for taking a few minutes of your busy time to share with us and to help us understand more and get more connected to Cameroon, to the Bamaleke and everything that goes along with that. And now we know how we can support you with Witty, with the music, which we'll get all that stuff. And Kibonen, we'll make sure we put your information on our website and everything else like that. So and
Right.
Facebook. So we really appreciate all of you coming on, and to all of the rest of the family. So Kibonen and Witty, we usually meet on Sundays at 3 o'clock. You are invited to anytime you have a few minutes to jump on. You don't have to say nothing, just get in and get out so you can get that feeling again.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. That's what we're here for, you know, the reconnected Grassfields. So really appreciate everybody. If no one else has anything, we're going to have Queen Mother Gossen take us out of here with some few words because as we've learned, is the highest ranking person to kind of finish off. So we'll give it over to her to say some words before we cut off.
I would just like to
I-
say real quickly, thank you.
Okay.
I just feel inappropriate if I don't. I just want to say thank you to Kibonen and Witty for taking out as he already has done. But I just want to personally say that. Thank you. I think you're doing great work. Continue. You have my peace and blessings.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I feel very honored to be the one to give the last word. I'm absolutely honored to have come back. I saw Monkam's text a few hours, because I had told him I would come on, and I'm very happy when I saw the topic. I thought I missed the artist, not the fashion designer, because he had told me about this maybe last month. I was traveling to Cameroon, and it was supposed to be that Sunday on the 10th, and I said, oh, I would have loved to meet her, and God works in mysterious way. And Witty is a pleasure. I've met him in person a few times here in Georgia, and every single one of you, Aventi, you are one of the pillar of this Grassfield movement since its creation, and I'm very honored that
Thank
I could
you.
come back when I can. For those of you who don't know, I became a grandmother twice last year. So for 15 almost 15 months, I was helping care for my grandson. I'm gonna see him on Wednesday, and nothing. I can't do anything. This is almost 2 months since I've been away from him, and so my heart is just pounding with joy. Just the thought of seeing him again. It's an experience I cannot put into words. So I'm very glad I'm back, and I'm glad to have seen Bill, Jerry, because the old timer like me. I wish you a very blessed week, and till we meet again next Sunday.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Everyone have an awesome week.
Thank
Good
you.
All
Good
right, good night.
night.